Okay, hello guys. So today we'll be talking about something also very important, as we have always done. I have been invited to come to the law school to speak to students, but I understand that we have different campuses of the law school in Nigeria. As the exam draws near, there's always the need to um, tell students what they need to do to pass the bar finals, right? And I've been invited to come speak to them, but of course we try and find time to go there and talk to them and to encourage them. But before then, I'm going to talk about the things you need to do, how to prepare for the bar finals to ace it with ease. You see this young lady there, she's growing to become a lawyer, and of course before she eventually becomes a lawyer, she has to pass the bar finals. So now I'm going to give you tips. You have read, you have attended classes, you've done all you have to do, but there's still a lot to do, and there are just some few things you really need to put into consideration as you get into the exam period, the exam day. This is the picture of people being called to the bar. Before you can get here, you have to pass your bar finals. So I'll just give you some tips. Number one, you have to have a mindset of rest. You have to give your brain some rest and have this mindset that this is the easiest exam you will ever write. See it as an exam that is easier than the one you wrote in the university. All right, just have that mindset. Okay, so when you have that mindset, it gives you a mindset of rest. Okay, so you're not tensed anymore. There's no pressure. So for me, for example, I got a 2-1 at the law school. All right, and I know I really put in a lot of effort, just like you guys have done. Those of you that are at the law school, you guys have done. Whenever I visit the law school, I see people reading. So haven't read that far, haven't covered everything. You should have a mindset of rest, a mindset that this cannot be as difficult as what you have done in the past. Secondly, you must stay healthy. You must sleep well, exercise, and eat well. Sleep well doesn't mean you sleep at the time you're supposed to be studying. Give time for studies. So now these things are things you should do now that the exam is very close. So you sleep well and stay healthy, so you don't break down. If after reading everything you break down before the exam, you can't write the exam, and the law school will not give you a pass because your excuse is that you broke down. So you must ensure you sleep well. Then the next one is, on the exam day, make sure you prepare well ahead and arrive at the exam hall very early so you're not disorganized. Okay, all the note, the paper, the pen, everything you have to take there to the exam, make sure you have them. Don't do rush study in the morning and then you go to your exam hall very late. Just take it slow and steady and make sure you are at the exam hall very in good time. Now the next one is that you answer every past question. Okay, this is a lawyer. When you become a lawyer after passing your bar finals, you can really do anything as long as it is within the code of conduct of the professional ethics for lawyers. All right, so this is a lawyer. When you pass your bar finals, you can become like this. Okay, he's trying to prove a point here. So now let's go back. You must answer everything in your past questions. I don't believe, except for new laws that come into place, I don't believe that new questions are ever set. The only thing they do is really to tweak the questions. Of course, the newcomer has come into place, and the questions that were set before the newcomer will be different from the ones that are set with the newcomer. Okay, so when you look at past questions from when the newcomer came into place and you answer them, there's really nothing new. Okay, they're not going to formulate questions from the air. They formulate questions based on what they've taught you, and those questions are repeated on a yearly basis. They are only just tweaked. So if you are able to answer the past questions and time yourself, assuming that you are actually in the exam hall, it can never be too difficult for you when you get to the exam hall. And in answering your past questions, understand that there are some questions that must come out. So those ones, you must master them. So they are like bonus to you. For example, in criminal law, you must find charges. You must draft a charge. So if you know you must draft a charge, why not familiarize yourself with everything that has to do with charges? All right. In corporate law, you must have issues to do with directors, meetings, resolutions, and all of those things. So why not familiarize yourself with all those questions you must meet in the exam hall? All right. So answer all the past questions as much as you can. Then for your essay, you must also understand before the exam that you may not have to answer everything in order. All right, you can answer one before two, you can answer three before two. So just answer the first one first, the one that you are at ease with. In answering your question, also go straight to the point. Bar finals don't expect you, bar final exam does not expect you to cut corners. Go straight to the point, hit the nail on the head, cite your authority, and move to the next point. So when you have that at the back of your mind, no, at the front of your mind actually, it becomes very easy for you. The next one, be aware of your timing, all right, and be aware of your pace. Know that the bar finals it's an exam that is timed, so you must ensure that you work within the time allocated and write legibly, boldly. So it's put yourself in the shoes of the examiner. If your writing is not very clear, it becomes difficult for them to mark you well. All right, be composed, be calm, be calculated, don't be tensed. I wish you all the best, and I want to believe that at the end of the bar finals you will definitely have testimonies. Okay, so drop further questions in the comment section, click on the subscribe button and like. Wish you all the best, guys. Thank you. Good luck.